Welcome to video games. How you nerds doing this fine morning? Welcome to the Ridgeland Tower, where I guess storms are happening in the distance. That's interesting. So, you weren't here last time. I've been just kind of wandering around whatever this region here is. Hyrule Ridge. What is this currently? Ridgeland Tower. It's just Big Ridge, I guess. That's the region name. Is it just part of Central Hyrule? It doesn't have like a big thing over it. Hyrule Ridge. Okay. Gambot has already advertised. What a gamer. Okay, so, if you weren't here last time, we did some things leading up to. Actually, no, we didn't. But I planned on doing the What is that? A fucking choo choo. Anyway, I planned on doing the Divine Beast last time. That didn't happen because the Divine Beast is dumb, and I don't want to do that. And by that I mean I want to get the Zora. I want to complete the Zora armor set before I go in, just like as a, not really because I feel like I'll need it. I in fact know I don't need it, and in fact know that it probably won't help me really at all. But it's still like a thing that would it's more of a benchmark to delay me going in. There's a dude here. It's more of a benchmark to delay me going in because I just did a Divine Beast like just a small bit ago, so immediately doing another one kind of dumb. But we're not gonna do that. Actually, we're gonna wait for a blood moon, at which point we will do a quest in which we need to take a picture of a Lionel, at which point we will get Zora Greaves. At which point we will then do the Divine Beast. So that's the tea, as the kids say. Right now we're just kind of wandering. Let's talk to this guy. How you doing? What you looking for? What you looking at? Nothing. Quite high. If only I was a bird man. That's a good movie. Boo! Where did you come from? Don't scare me like that. How did you get up here? I climbed. So I suppose you could ask me the same question. There's some bug flying around in my room and its noises are obnoxious. See, I've dedicated my life to the study of birdmen. Their flight mechanics fascinate me. Are you talking about the Rito? Given their weight, it should be physically impossible for them to fly with wings of their size. I just don't get it. I was standing on the ground watching the skies when suddenly this tower erupted beneath my feet. Misfortune is a blessing in disguise. Perfect place to observe birdmen in their natural habitat. How will you get down without falling? I'll just fly down.
What? You can fly like a bird man?
Was that true? I thought it impossible for a Hylian to fly like a birdman. It's more like gliding then. That's still a step in the right direction. If I can analyze your glide distance and trajectory, it may help us understand the science of birdman flight. And maybe one day I'll finally realize my dream of becoming a bird. Would you mind participating in a short research study? This is an unmarked quest. Yeah, sure. Nothing else to do. Let's go gliding. You're merely gliding, not flying, making this a rather dangerous research project. I have to pay 20 rupees. God damn it. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I guess just go as far as I possibly can. I jumped. I dove. And it wasn't really what I wanted to do. There's a shrine nearby. Where it be? Probably down here under a bomb thing. I'll get to the 500 mark at least. All right. Do I spawn immediately back up there? Would you mind participating in a short research study? Would you mind taking this quiz for a college you'll never go to? Oh, and we did it just for you. We totally make unique quizzes for the thousands of people we spam. I love college emails. I still get them. Despite committing to a college and blocking the vast majority of the colleges that email me. Small steps lead to great strides in the long run. Oh, right, your compensation. Promise is a promise. Here's your 21 rupees. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. You're still up for it? Why not glide down again? The world of Birdman research waits for no. Okay, so this is just a mini game that I can do. So, there is in fact a shrine in this direction, so I'm gonna head there. How you doing, Boomy? Alright, where am I headed? Probably under this bit. Or still this direction? Oh, I see it. Sometime after graduation, we should do another river get together like I organized
Last eat.
I agree. That'd be fun. Probably invite a couple newcomers that weren't present last year. Would twould also be neat. Two orbs to guide you. Okay, there's one orb. Where'd the other be? Just need to put that in there somehow. Okay, epic. Guess that gets me in there. What does this do? Oh! Interesting, okay. That... I would like to go into that. Between supposed lovers. Cameron sings Tool. Did that, where did it go? Where did it go? Because theoretically it still exists. Why did I use a bomb arrow? I actively switched to the bomb arrow to use it there. I see it. Let's, There's no way I'm getting a bomb in there. There we go. I got the one. Oh. Would it have mattered which one I build first? This is literally just that, isn't it? That wasn't too bad at all. Heh. Okay. Motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Onward. Onward. There is a, Why did I jump down? Why did I do that? I was gonna say there's a, chest. And it's over there. And I fucked. Over in that direction over there. Will it be worth it? Absolutely not. Maybe if I could actually get the goddamn thing. Cameron gets aggressively angry at himself for really basic mistakes. Heads up, everything's probably gonna be pretty crowded. Since at the minimum, I'm gonna invite 12 people, including you. I know one last year was crowded too. Just a heads up, this one will be even more so. Alrighty, I'll need to adjust. Ugh. That's not bad, but I think it's worse than everything I have. That's indeed worse than every bow I have. Damn. This boomerang is going to break because I hit it on a switch a bunch of times. Okay, let's finish this now. Trying over. It's been 12 minutes. Did you know you can shield surf? You have to pay to get into graduation at all? No. Unless there's something I'm not aware of. I don't know if parking costs money. As a non-senior, no. I would look into parking though, I'm not quite sure. This place looks interesting. Deserty type place. Just kind of roaming. Not really anywhere for me to be. There is something that I pinned. And there's a shrine up here and out there. Let's go this way and follow the beaten path to near where that shrine is. I'd like to get my hands on some of these mushrooms, but I think that's a little out of the question. Orc to the left, okay. And there's a nerd getting attacked. Hey, gamer! Dandy. Aren't I cool? Well, you sure made that simpler than it would have been otherwise. Explosion. I should do something to thank you, I suppose. Monster extract? Hilton's research into monsters. The suspicious spice can be used to punch up dishes while cooking. Oh. It's called monster extract. A guy named Kilton brews this stuff up at Fang and Bone. Kind of flavoring that makes any food taste amazing. I know it's made of monsters, but it's good stuff. There's some weird stories going around about this Kilton character. He's obsessed with monsters. They say he does all kind of hair-raising research with them and came up with a bunch of strange stuff as a result. I kind of want to meet him at least once to see if the rumors are true, but he's a hard guy to track down. Alright. He exists, is the moral of the story. Wait. Was I going the wrong way this whole time? No? Maybe? I think I did? Yes. God forbid, we'll just take this path. They both lead to shrines. And this one kind of does take me more into the bulk of the region itself. I wonder if there are any towns here. I haven't spied anything. God damn it. Just wanted to kill him in one fell swoop. And by swoop, I mean explosion. I don't exist. You do not. According to the government,
Neither of us exist.
that's a nerd on a horse, that's a nerd on a horse, that's a nerd on a horse, that's a nerd on a horse. Hey, what's this? Big posted a Snapchat thing. Okay, and... I'm glad you wanted to chat with me, but I really only like to talk about horses. Oh. Did you know horses can swim in a pinch? Name another animal that can swim. Trick question. You can't. Name another animal that can swim. None. Wait, did the Six Flags break down? Oh. Oh. That's why I said the Snapchat. That wasn't there a second ago, or I'm an idiot. More likely that one, but, yes. The coolant line, I believe, broke, and antifreeze was spraying everywhere, meaning if we moved forward, if we tried to drive, it would overheat, and that would suck, so, we had to stop, and we had to board the other, we had to board the other 3 buses. There were a total of 4 buses, so it, like, we weren't stranded or anything, but Wilkes was left to troubleshoot, which was just a smidge unfortunate. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, fire. God, there's so many of them. Here we go. Down he goes, I hope. Yes, thank God. There's a lot of fucking moblins. It was scary and it was annoying. Topaz. Alright.
Give me apple. Give me shroom.
Why is that arrow packed in with the mushrooms and apples? Where was I? I'm heading this way. Let's get back on the path. And stop dying. Oh, have I marked that one already? Yes. Again? This just happened. You Chad. If only they dropped arrows. Wouldn't that be cool? You know that thing I have 5 of? 5 standard arrows. You have more non-standard arrows. Speaking of, that's so many dead creatures. All the food is floating in the air. I'd say this was a successful hunt. You just watched me bomb a bunch of birds, didn't you? Hey, are you a traveler too? Where are you headed? I'm passing through Seren Stable? Okay. Got enough foodstuffs for your journey? Let's see what you have. Nah. Thanks. Okay, I'm sure I'll come across a stable on my way there. Libertarian National Convention in Austin takes place in exactly a year.
Epic.
Bwah! I'm sure I'll meet people in college who unironically go to that. Since Texas is an open ballot state for primaries, we can vote in all the party primaries. Correct you are. We can vote for
Bill Weld.
Berman Bupreme. There's a sign there. Oh, there's mushrooms on the side there. There's a shrine nearby? Is that what this is going to be related to? Or is that just the shrine I'm already going to? Hey, buddy. I'm lost. Excuse me, do you know which way I should go if I wanted to get to the Gerudo Desert? Yeah? It's your head! Oh. Fucking. Oh. Oh. What a gamer. Okay, down you go. Thanks for nearly killing me, though. Give me your bananas as compensation. Incidents of travelers being attacked in this area are on the rise. Tabitha Bridge up ahead. Now, let's climb first. I've already marked this, probably, yes. Let's see how many times I can go through that routine. Pretty sure I've tried to mark that same shrine 3 times now. Are there going to be different locations for each party come the primary, or can we vote for every single one at one location? I assume it'll be at one location. I don't see why that wouldn't be the case. Oh, I'm about to have enough heart containers to get the Master Sword. Aim for the moment. Oh, I see. That help? Oh, it did. Did it? Steve Bullock announced his campaign a week ago. That he did. Was he governor of Montana? That correct? What a fucking nerd. What a bunch of jokers. Where am I headed? Okay, well that's not open. Montana, dandy. Oh, I see. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're done here. No, we're not. Why did that close? Is it because I shot 3 arrows and one of the branching ones counted as an extra hit on the switch? Alright. I can get a 13th heart container now. Will I do that yet? No, I'm gonna explore some more until I stumble upon another statue or whatever. Oh, is that a stable over there? Yeah, that's why this is here. That's why this shrine exists. Mount Rome. Let's go up there. Just because. The Bantha Bridge Shrine. Stable. Not shrine. This is a baby. Bunch of bugs all crawling over the place. What show the child sounds like. There's so many people here. Hi, Beetle. Okay. Who are you? I don't have time to be drinking right now. You staying here at our stable? That's nice, but check this out. Go way south of here, and you'll find a flat hill called Wash's Bluff. On that hill, there's this mysterious-looking platform thing. Me and Gaggle tried all day to figure out what it does, but we're stumped. Where? What was it called? Way out south of here? Wash's Bluff. Okay, triangle. Right here? Right there? There seems to be two of them. Platform triangle. Yeah, let's try for that. Let's just try it for that. That's not south. There's no world in which you can. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, no, there's no world in which you would call that south. Okay. Thank you for the tip. Oh, that counted. Just talking to him again. Beetle. Okay, Picango. I've met you. Were you from Kakariko? You? I'm sorry, but have we met somewhere before? And Kakariko. Have you ever heard of Great Fairy Fountain? Yes. There's one near Kakariko Village. That's the second time you've told me that. Welcome to Bantha Bridge Stable, where looking at a child's sleeping face makes me happy. Anywhere else, and it pisses me off. If you need directions, just ask me. Any direction where you just tell me about all of them, I guess. The east, huh? My aunt always tells me I should travel all over when I'm still young, but that Ludfo's bog isn't a place anyone should travel to, in my opinion, which is code for please go here. I'm from Hylia herself telling us not to go there. Okay, talking about the south. Something about washes something. I just kicked my mic. Past Tamio River on Satori Mountain, there lived a lord with dominion over all living things. It's an old legend she tells the children before bedtime, even today. I think south is probably going to hold the most intrigue right here. Rito Village! Creepy bird in the sky. Would that perhaps be a divine beast? Boom Bam's. Yeah, that's enough kids. Hey! Ah, Great Fairy. Oh, pardon me, I was lost in thought. You've heard of the Great Fairy, right? The one from all those old stories? It seems to be going around. They're not just stories. I believe the Great Fairy is real. Which one? Tower just beyond the Bantha Great Bridge. If you go to the top and look at the ground sometime in the afternoon, Shadow's Tower will point to the Great Fairy Fountain. Really? Okay, so I've already climbed the tower. Take the 500 rupees I saved up. Oh. Oh. Alright. Climb the tower beyond Great Tabantha Bridge in the afternoon. Follow its shadow to locate the Great Fairy Fountain. Beyond. Okay, the bridge is here. Yeah, the tower's way over there. I assume it's a different tower we're talking about here. Probably that tower. Okay. I'll keep it in mind. There are strawberries here. Sorry, wild berries. They look like strawberries. Yeah. I'm tired. It was exhausting. Which is great because I did exactly one ride at Six Flags. I planned to do more. Good thing for the purple status icon on Discord, otherwise I wouldn't have known about tonight. Did chatbot not do the thing? Thought it was active. Let's check. Chatbot hasn't done a thing since April 30th, despite being connected. That's weird. Okay. I'll try and fix whatever that problem is. Anyway, how you doing, Raymond? We're kind of just wandering around around Hyrule Ridge. Where am I headed? Where am I headed? I kind of want to climb Mount Rome. Just because, like, it's there. I think that's what I'm going to do. There's a big mountain there. How am I supposed to not climb it? Found out Amy Klobuchar's polling higher than Tulsi Gabbard. How did that happen? Well, Klobuchar got more name recognition just based solely on the fact that she's bad. Which, unfortunately, name recognition often just, like, almost directly translates to, favorability in the polls. So, a lot of people just have no idea who Gabbard is. I was listening to some music from Maximum Carnage. It is such a head-banging soundtrack. I'm alright. I got back today from a trip to Six Flags over Texas. Amusement park. That was our senior trip. 2 days before graduation. Tomorrow we are nostalgically walking in our caps and gowns. Shut up, Bernie Slack. We're nostalgically walking along our old schools in our caps and gowns as a ceremonial thing, and then Friday's graduation. Fuck. How did you enjoy your time at Six Flags? I only did one ride. It was kind of annoying, actually. A pal said she was gonna be my park buddy, and we were gonna do roller coasters, or she was gonna make me do roller coasters. And I submitted because I'm stupid and masochistic, and I wanted to, like, get out of my comfort zone. I usually hate roller coasters, but I haven't done one in years, and didn't really have a chance to get out of my comfort zone because first at the beginning of in the first half of the trip, a friend and I got separated, and she went and waited in line and all the things, and I couldn't find her. That was really annoying, so I just traveled with my typical pals, and we didn't do anything. And then in the second bit, when we regrouped after lunch, all the rides were closed, so it was just me wandering with said pal, basically moping because we couldn't get on a ride. because we were just fucking tired by that point. So I don't know. It was a lot of nothing, which is like fine. But I don't know. I expected that. I'm not like beat up, not like pissed about it or down in the dumps about it or anything. But I just expected it to be more fun than it was. Which may have been asking too much. I mean, it is a school trip. Yes, it was. To be fair, I don't know if that was before or after Tulsi made her appearance on Joe Rogan's show where she dropped bombshells and stuff like Manning and the Patriot Act. I heard about that. I didn't watch it. Of course, Sanders for president immediately called for Bernie to go on Joe Rogan's show. Allegedly, in the span of that interview, Rogan now is a Gabbard supporter. Which, yeah, I'll take that. Wait, is that a different one? Is this one I haven't marked? It is! Oh my god! Shot up right next to Bernie after he heard about it. Yeah, something like that. Like in numbers or in his book? I do know her numbers at least briefly went up, which is nice. Well, I'm at the top. Nothing new. There's a lot of support among right libertarians despite her economic policies. I don't know, war is a pretty unifying issue. Like, even despite her economic policies, she does kind of specifically have one issue she focuses on, so she doesn't necessarily talk about her economic policies as much, which makes sense. In his book, Epic. I like the little bits and pieces I've seen of Tulsi, but I haven't really sought a ton of info about her, and I probably should do that. Is that the same one I just marked? Yeah. I assume you're all home and have eaten. Yes, mother, we have. Okay. Let's go. I've marked that one too, I assume. That's the, wait, is that the... Yeah, that's a different one. Okay. Might have to give that interview with Joe Rogan a watch, though. Main thing that keeps her below Bernie and with gravel for me is obviously LGBT stuff and her weird alliance with the BJP in India. What is the BJP? I don't know Indian politics. You know, did you see the donkey video yet, by the way? I did. I watched it while working on things in preparation for the stream. 'Twas funny. Then watched his Tetris video. Also funny. What a surprise. Donkey's a funny man. Where am I headed? Not really anywhere. Like wandering. Love the part with the cookies that had me dying. This symbolically says that he's
Fucking nuts.
Hey friend, you look like a tough boy, but how tough are you? Tough enough to challenge me to a race? Since you ask. Every challenge has to have some stakes. Bet you 20 rupees I can beat you in a race. You have to pay first, though. Alright. What kind of race are we doing? Are we just fucking running? Flags on the top of the mountain. Foot race, not a hoof race. Alright. If you run away from the goal, you lose. Did he say to stay on the path? Hope he didn't say to stay on the path. Because I have stamina to take advantage of. Fuck, get up! Get up! I need to mute my notification. They're kind of screaming all sorts of things at me. It's a long path. Phone is vibrating everywhere. It loses because I get attacked by a hog. I think I beat you. That's another black message. I did it. Done. Wait, you're done too? You were done first? That means I lose. Epic. Let me move my mic. Sorry. Your time was 1:13. I wasn't really trying my best. Give me your fucking money. Want to race again? No. I haven't been on Slack in fucking forever, LMAO. Oh yeah, no, I definitely took like a 2-week break unintentionally. Did my first texting for the campaign in a while yesterday. Alright. Indian People's Party, basically their conservative party, which is becoming more and more neocon. Yay! And what kind of alliance does Tulsi have with them? Because that's like opposite of Tulsi. Theoretically. Alright, foot race check-in. Upland Lindor. Let's go in that fucking direction, just because it's something. We're about to reach the edges of the region, so I might as well. That's a lot closer than I thought it was. I was thinking it was far enough that maybe a shrine would start beeping at me. And Tulsi Cindy. Okay, I guess that makes sense. That's still annoying. By the way, since you'll be free for a bit after school, I was wondering if you're interested in watching a movie with me coming out on Netflix next month. Tomorrow? Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. Got a lot of prep for graduation to do. We're getting our cap and gown tomorrow, and I gotta decorate my cap. Because we can do that. That's a thing. I don't know what I'm gonna decorate it with, but I want to do that. I'll just put my fucking not me, us Bernie sticker on it. Oh, free for a bit. Oh, next month. Sorry. Jeez, I thought you meant... I'm dumb. Sorry. When it comes out... Yeah, no. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I'll absolutely be free next month. What movie? God, I'm tired. Can you tell? It was exhausting. And I was just kind of in a bad mood after the trip. But now I'm good. I jammed out to Tool for an hour before streaming. Spider-Man in the spot. It's coming to Netflix? I didn't know that. Yes. Absolutely. We rented it a while ago and I didn't have time to watch it. But the bits I have seen look so fucking good. I want to see it so fucking bad. Like, legit most excited I've been for a movie in a good while. And I didn't see it in theaters because I'm a jackass. All my pals did. Why didn't I? I don't remember. They saw it at like New Year's. Thomas, did I just have like family things that day or something? Or was I just like fucking exhausted? I feel like it was probably that. There were definitely a few hangouts I bowed out of because you have reached this land of thunder after falling. You had family things, that would make sense. But there definitely were a few hangouts that I just like bailed out of because I was fucking socially exhausted. When the four spirits have been settled in their proper places, they'll guide you to the hero's trial. Hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better during the summer. Toward the second half of the school year, I kind of just started getting like beyond like, I don't know, I started getting more exhausted with being around people. I'm an extroverted introvert, I guess, in that I enjoy being around people, but God, I need a recharge a ton. I swing wildly between wanting to be around people and fucking hating to be around people. Not for any, like, social anxiety reasons. Well, okay, yes, for social anxiety reasons. But, that's because I was socially tired, more so because I was just not wanting to. There aren't usually that many gatherings that I just straight up don't want to go to. It's more just, I cannot force myself to do this because I will be miserable. I know I will. Even if, like, on a completely different day, I would be perfectly okay with whatever the thing is. Okay, so, orange. Return to their proper place. Can it not be fucking raining? Just a thought. Oh, fuck. I watched Cade try to do this. And either Cade was doing it horrifically wrong, or it took 58 million years to do. Being around people's exhausting if I don't know them well, and therefore if I have social anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree there. And sometimes even like certain people, completely unbeknownst to me, or for like completely subconscious, apparently reasons, I'm just awkward around them a ton, even if I like really like them and don't, and I know them decently well. I can just be awkward around them for no fucking reason. I'm not gonna name names. They're never for like romantic reasons. It's just people I think are cool and would like to be closer to as friends, and I don't, which is like uncharacteristic of me, because I don't consider myself a socially awkward person generally, but there are certain people where for some reason, like, I don't know, maybe it's because they're the kind of people that dominate the conversation, and therefore I have nothing more generally than yes, yeah, head nodding. If I don't know someone super well and I'm talking to them, I'm super self-conscious about how I come off to them, and as a result get nervous when I talk to them. Already pretty self-conscious about around established friends. God, I can't talk. Yeah, no, that's completely fair. Actually, I will name a brief name. Colton, for some reason, I was always, like, vaguely awkward around for like, actually no reason. Or at least I never felt like I was contributing enough to conversations. Contributing as much as I should. And it just made me feel awkward. But, like, I really like him, and I've been getting over that. We're able to talk political things now, and it's just fun and nice, but, like, there was a time where I could barely hold a conversation with him for seemingly no reason. And there's a good few people like that. I can only think of like 3 off the top of my head, but... I don't know how to get these up there. That's not how you get these up there. I have Schism by Tool stuck in my head. I have several Tool songs stuck in my head, actually. Donovan let me borrow his Tool CDs recently, and they're not on Spotify. But he let me borrow his Tool CDs recently, and I ripped the files and put them on my Spotify. So now that's basically all I've been listening to. But they good, and I like them, and I wish I was able to listen to them without having to have CD. That did fucking nothing. God damn it. Spider-Man surprised me with how great it is. I don't think anything could beat the Sam Raimi trilogy for me, but I was proven wrong. Nice. Okay, I'll put that one down for now. Take this one. I would really, really like if it stopped raining. But that's like, this is the realm of thunder, so it's like supposed to rain for fucking ever. I guess. I guess that's the gimmick here. Ha 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 ha. I assume there's like some weird secret to getting them up here, as opposed to just like throwing them angrily. Removing mic again, because I can never be satisfied. Like whenever I'm getting to know a new friend group, particularly yours and Shademan's now, kind of gravitate to the people or person I know well, hoping they'll drive the conversation, but I get weird because I want to talk to these people I don't know, but don't want to come off as weird if these people don't want a new person in the group. Oh, I 100% get that. Being pals with some theater people, but not all of them, is a really weird thing. Because, like, every so often you'll just find yourself surrounded with the theater children, and you just feel kind of awkwardly left out, and, like, even if they, you know, even if they like you and tolerate you and consider you a pal, they're never as close as you are with the other ones. You just feel like you shouldn't be there. That's only tangentially related, but like there's a problem I have. Oh, is this one already in its spot? Or am I supposed to throw it down here? That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, wait a second. Do they float upward? I wonder. As in, would I be able to create warmth and use it to okay. Would I be able to use fire to cause an updraft that would put them in the proper place, bring them up onto this platform? Now where'd I leave them? I should have absolutely put a marker down. Can't find the balls. Where be the balls? Kind of odd. I remember Jill saying her friends weren't the kind of people to want to add a new friend to the group. Shay herself, from what I gathered, is actually somewhat excited about introducing me to the friend group. Guess I should trust Shay's advice about Shay's group over Jill's advice. Yeah, no, 100%. And plus, a lot of friend groups just like seem. Virtually every friend group seems that way from the outside. Like, if I try to insert myself, they're not gonna accept me. Like, that's a fully valid and common fear. But like every single friend group is like that. And yeah, some of them are gonna be, you know, less open to being less open to adding new people, but every single one of them is gonna appear not open to adding new people. So, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure, and it's just like kind of an organic thing generally. It's not like no one like seeks to add a new, or well, yes they do, but generally you don't seek to add a new friend to the group. You just get closer to them and it just naturally happens. Like, I wouldn't have thought 2 years ago that you would have been part of our friend group because we were already so well established and that we're not looking to add new people. And when you started sitting there, it wasn't like we liked you and it didn't feel like you were trying to insert yourself. And then it just kind of happened. You did, and that was good. And it was an organic thing that none of us really like noticed for the most part. All the McDades were twins until today because they look exactly alike. Apparently, there's a 2-year difference between them. Epic. Other weird things, while you lot are pretty consistently good people, fun to hang around with, Shay's group seems kind of half and half. Josh and the McDade sisters seem like cool people to hang out with. People like Savannah and Miranda seem much less so, if that makes sense. That does make sense, yeah. See, that's the thing. They don't necessarily seem quite as tight-knit. A lot of them just seem like they're there because they have nowhere else to be. Which, yes, is a rude thing to say, but, like, maybe that's just me as, like, an outside observer. I've never, like, really gone in and tried to talk to them, but, like, I know they at least get a lot of visitors that, like, don't have a friend group to talk to, so they just kind of hang out there. Not going to name names. And then you named one of the 2 names. And then you named the other of the 2 names. You did it. You done did it. You absolute buffoon. God forbid. I don't really know how I'm supposed to get these up there. I sincerely do not. Oh, there's a campfire spot. Just amber there. All right. There was a time that the pieces fit, but I watched them fall away. Mildewed and smoldering, fundamental difference. These people are also cunts, so more importantly, seniors. can sit next to the fire. But I did not, in fact, create an updraft. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Really don't. Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's see if I can just bomb him over. Doubt, but we're gonna try. That was not the way it worked. It worked. Let's try it again. I wonder if there's really even an intended way to do this. That's not gonna work. In all this, there still hasn't been a blood moon. We're gonna try it again and see if the fluke repeats itself. I think that might have been the intended strategy. The trajectory was just so perfectly over it that there's really no other thing they could have intended as far as I can tell. Get up there! No, okay. Oh, this is dry. No, it's not. Okay, I did it. Which one's which? Is that red? That's red. As you have free time for a few months, I was wondering if we can watch a Death Note movie before we move on into the Spider-Verse. That's a jumping quality. If I ever saw one. Sure. Yeah. I won't like 100% commit to anything quite yet since I don't know exactly how busy my summer's gonna be, but I'm definitely open to it. I'm wondering just how much I'll be able to devote to video production, because I'm gonna finish up my Cuckoo's Nest video essay in the first week or two of summer, and then probably move on to something else. Either it's gonna be a video about Eminem's lyrics and the morality behind still supporting someone for when they use slurs constantly. Mostly to grapple with that question on my own, because like I still like and listen to Eminem's music. It just makes me cringe a lot. So I kind of want to do a video examining his career in a sort of philosophical and moral light, socio-political light. and examine how he's like been viewed by the media and by the public over the years. I think that'd just be an interesting video to make. But I also want to do one about how the Republican Party has deified Ronald Reagan since his years, and I want to see like what exactly led to that shift, and if it's like a new phenomenon or like it's a new phenomenon, or if he was that deified during his presidency. I don't think he was. I'm pretty sure it's a new thing. Makes me cringe a lot. Bro, you just posted cringe. So yeah, that's some wildly different topics for you. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, already made, just needs to be edited. Eminem lyrics and
Ronald Reagan.
kind of want to do one about the history of Strom Thurmond's political career, just because it's something I want to research. If you don't know who Strom Thurmond is, Boomer absolutely does. He was South Carolina's senator for a long time, from at least from the, was it the 40s or was it the 60s? His political career existed since the 40s, but I think he became senator in the 60s or something. He grew to be 100 years old, the oldest living senator, and did not resign until 2003. Fun fact. And he was one of the most racist, most terrible senators ever, and he lasted from 1960 to 2003. He's just like an interesting and hilarious figure to me. I think that'd be fun to find some sort of way to do a video essay about. I'd have to do some like big like guiding question or something, though. It can't just straight up be, here's a history lesson about this man. There's nothing to that. You can literally Google that. That's just a compilation of my own Google searches. Basically, I'm saying I want to do video essays, and I think that those would just be fun. How do I step on that? Which? I do that. There's a thing under all this, maybe. Oh, there absolutely is a thing under all this. I also just want to do a thing about how centrism is bad, but that's not like a minority opinion, and there's a ton of videos on that topic. But I also want to, there's so many things that I do want to do. I want to do a thing analyzing the themes of The Last Jedi that would eventually probably slowly devolve into me just like screaming into the oblivion that this movie's good, guys, I swear, as I get screamed at. There's a good few things I have roaming around in my brain, probably exactly one of which will get made. I punched my microphone. Sorry about that. There was a time that the pieces fit, but I watched them fall away. Okay. I did that finally. Also, this whole thing, and it wasn't a gimme. Let's go this way. What's the green one at? Wash's Bluff. I'll go there eventually. Right now we're going yellow. I don't want to do thematic analysis of a bunch of different fictional works, because I'll be honest, once upon a time, through my Letterboxd page, I fancied myself a film critic, but it gets really fucking old if you look at film criticism through the same annoying lens of the cinematography's good, the acting's good, the plot's weak in this point, in this point, in this point, but overall it's good. When you're analyzing the same aspects of a movie over and over through the same formula, regardless of the movie. Not to say there isn't any such thing as objectivity in film. It just gets kind of boring and annoying. So I'd really enjoy doing movie quote reviews and that kind of thing, but focus more on a thematic standpoint, because every work of art has something different to say. That's something that'll change pretty much regardless of the similarities between a work of art. Whereas if you look at it from the pure objective lens of, oh, the editing's good, how many different ways can you say that the editing of several different movies is good before all your reviews sound the same? Do you have to do the video over one of the books you read in class, or can you use any book? It had to be something over any book. It's also just like literally it was literally do a project over the thing. You didn't have to do a video essay. I just chose to do that because that's what I wanted to do. Because one, I'd been watching a metric heck ton of video essays because I just like them a lot. And I'd gotten into more of a kick at that point than I had been. I was just like mega inspired. But also it's kind of a format that I just want to use later, so this was a really good opportunity for me to test it out. And like in a way, honestly, my English class was like a test audience for what my YouTube videos would be like if I ever got to the point of like being able to devote time to them, which I'm hoping to do. And people laughed at them at the very least. They thought they were funny. So that's something. I at least have the really stupid frenetic style of humor down in my editing. You have to do the video no, I already read that. Hey Trayson, how you doing? Back to Breath of the Fuck, I see. Yes. I've returned. Oh, there's a shrine, like, over this. But that right there, that's a Korok seed. Well, no, this is a rush room, but at the top there is a Korok seed. Yeah. Years ago, I followed you and you played Breath of the Wild. Two years ago? Did I start this 2 years ago? I'm pretty sure I started it last September. Injected black tar heroin into my liver I have.
What? What?
The dumb M&M video that only I will care about is probably going to be the next thing, because I've like already thought of an opening to it and everything. Dumb artsy haha thing at the start. I gotta be one of those YouTubers. I can't just like open it and say, today we're gonna be talking about X. No, I gotta have a skit to introduce the topic. Ugh. I've had non-consensual sex with a beluga whale. Oh! Sorry, Mr. Krabs. Was that supposed to be hard? I didn't even reach the halfway mark. Sponge boy me Bob. Okay, I can get rid of that then. Let's go for the shrine. Why don't we? This has been a relatively productive stream. There's another one around here, isn't there? Yes, there absolutely is. Where am I running to? Really, I'm not sure where I'm going. Let's just go to that one since it's like in plain sight, and if the radar thing goes away, that's the one. If not, then whatever, we'll just keep running around. I tried to kill the bird. Didn't work. Oh, come on. Hey, boomerangs are actually pretty good if you use them properly. Really, there's a shrine there. I couldn't tell. Gets angry at the thing that's supposed to be helpful. Monya Toma Shrine. Toma. Will this be my third shrine of the day? Yes. Drawing parabolas. And I have Parabola by Tool stuck in my head. Interesting idea for a shrine. Hey, do the graph thing. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, fuck. I needed to go in here. Is that all I need to do? Just turn it that way? Let's try it. I will stop after this shrine depending on whether or not there's still a thing freaking out on my shrine meter when it's done, because I think there might have been another shrine that I passed up, because this one's in a completely different region. So oh, fucking hell. Let's do that again. Have there been any details about the next Zelda game to be developed beyond the Link's Awakening remake? I assume not. People would be freaking out about that. I'm really curious as to whether or not they continue along the natural progression of Breath of the Wild, or if they go back to the Zelda formula. I'd love to see a Majora's Mask to this game's Ocarina of Time, in that it takes the same basic open world kind of formula, but it's a lot more localized, in that Like Ocarina of Time had this big world you could go around and blah blah blah, but Majora's Mask had like the single hub world where you got really attached to its characters and everything. It had a bigger focus on side quests than on like just pure exploration. I feel like Fallout New Vegas was the same way in comparison to Fallout 3. Worlds of comparable sizes, but one of them just focused a lot more on the characters and on building relationships with them and on like the actual quest content relating to those characters, whereas Fallout 3 was kind of, there are side quests, but they're more about exploring the world. I just want to see something in this format that focuses on its characters as you go around helping people directly more often, as opposed to just kill this group of things for me, or you just happening upon shrines. I mean, that would take the focus off the exploration, and that's the thing people love the most about this game. But I don't know, I want to see a spin-off kind of in that vein. Which I'm saying because Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, so... I've done 58 shrines. I am 2 away from being halfway through the shrines. Holy frenetic sorcery, Batman. That is a phrase that I just made up for no reason. You know, frenetic sorcery. I feel like there's absolutely a shrine up here that I was missing. Yes, because like I wouldn't... God fucking... How many Yiga am I gonna fight? Is that the 4th one today? I think it might be. Raining again. Cause like I did have a shrine marked over here. It just so happens that it was close to another one. How would I accidentally mark a shrine in a completely different region from where it actually was? Thank you for selling out Cambot. We close to the shrine yet? That was very close. That was almost death. This is still leading me really close to out of the area. Out of this region. Here's a blood moon. I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know what the right spot is. I don't think it's here. I am living without the, rain. Will always accept a complete lack of rain. I had to fucking open my mouth. That's what I had to do. How do I talk about something personal? Go right ahead. God knows I do it a ton. It's danger time. What will I do in this area that didn't have enemies? This does mean the next stream I can go to the Lionel, get a photo, and then get the Zora Greaves. The next stream I will actually start the, next stream I will start the, what's it called? The, Divine Beast up at Zora's Domain. Kind of awkwardly roaming around. I'm planning on stopping the stream soonish. This purple spot, I believe, is where I had the, shrine marked. Evidently, that's wrong. So many keys. Bat nerds. Bat nerds. No, fuck. I don't like running away from these boys. I want them out. Am I going the right way? Theoretically? Well, no, I am. Theoretically. Been feeling kind of emotionally exhausted lately. Recently I had my Facebook deleted so I wouldn't have to think much about my former best friend anymore. Oh, forgot about that whole situation. I'm sorry, man. I won't say I know how you feel, but I'm sure that fucking absolute garbage to think about. Brief interruption for a second. Always the fun times. This does not feel like I'm going where I should be, but this radar is being really finicky as to where it wants me to go. I had a dream about her all last week. She was all excited and messaging me for some reason. I remember being less than enthusiastic, being, yeah, sure, whatever. In a way, I kind of wish it was real, so I could have told her to fuck off. Ouch. Oh, I see. Okay, then that's a completely different shrine than the one I'm thinking of, too. Fuck. There's either a lot of shrines here, or there's absolutely not a shrine up here that I did mark a thing as a shrine up in this area, and, it was readily visible, given that I was able to mark it from a distance, so. Ever find out why she broke off contact with you, or is it still a mystery? Good question. There it is! That explains a lot of weirdness. Magnora Shrine. That is a German last name. One of my yearbook staffers had that last name. 'Twas an exchange student. Thank you, that absolutely should be a gimme. That was kind of rough to find. Alright, I'll take that. Means I don't have to shuffle my equipment around. And again, depending on how the shrine radar is working, this may be the end of the stream right here. 6. I'm pretty sure there's a statue in Zora's domain that it can get 2 more heart containers at once I get that 8th spirit orb. I didn't ever change clothes at any point. But I am wearing my climbing clothes. It'd be neat if you could swap between, like, full sets of armor at will. Instead of having to change every individual piece of armor. If this game had a dedicated modding community akin to Bethesda games, that would be one of the first things, I'm sure. Maybe not one of the first, but someone definitely would have had that idea. And done it. Okay, the shrine radar is blank, so I think this is gonna be it for the stream tonight. See if there are any other marked shrines that I am missing here. I'm sure there are more shrines I'm missing, but that I like saw from a distance. I think that's it. 4 hours more, absolutely. I don't have obligations tomorrow. It's not graduation week. That was epic. I learned that's a thing I could do. That eat ass smoke grass. Alright. That's that then. I got amber out of it. And those boys just disappeared, and swinging my lightning rod once damages it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Next time, I think I'm gonna try and shove myself through one more shrine so I can get one more upgrade before heading into, heading into the Divine Beast. But we're probably gonna start the Divine Beast, assuming it doesn't take too long to get that Lionel picture and get the Zora Greaves. That's something I'm pretty sure I can pick off in the start of tomorrow's stream. So that'll be it for tonight. Oh, wait. Never found out. Only thing I can do is speculate as to why. I guess in retrospect, we really were growing apart. Or probably secretly hated me this whole time. I don't know. I doubt that's the case. Growing apart, yeah, I can see, but not great hatred the whole time, unless she really is just a cunt. Times she brought out the worst in me, becoming emotionally and mentally unstable, and I was a dick. I genuinely felt bad, and even had some bad episodes of anxiety and panic attacks, wondering if we were still friends. I get that. There was definitely, like, I guess, wrongdoing on both sides, which would drive you apart, I suppose. How did you do the hardest Divine Beast first? Is the Gerudo one the hardest? I don't know. Good question. It just happened to be where I went first. Now we'll go for Zora, and there are two others, theoretically. Okay. Keep it going for another few minutes in case Raymond has more. At which point I will end a stream. God, I'm tired. You're waking up in 9 hours. Thank you, Flux. That's my screen dimmer program. What that is. Damn to see. I just kept getting excuse after excuse on why she doesn't talk much anymore, and I was really depressed about that. Despite all that, I really did love her. I guess she truly never felt the same and had her limits. Understandable. Hmm. Oh, I got information about a college loan. That's horrifying. ContraPoints just uploaded a video. Thank God. Cameron literally browses Twitter until the stream ends. He claims to be busy in real life, but is a mod on some Metopia server. I grew to hate that game very much because I believe that part of that's why we grew distant. I can't help from being bitter though, because it seems like she's a deadbeat when it comes to keeping promises, such as promising to always love me, along with other promises broken in the past. Shit like this is why I have trust issues. Ah. I mean, I guess you can't help just drifting apart, but like, yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry, pal. Sorry about the whole rant. No, don't worry about it. That's something in addition. If you want to talk more about it, we can talk in Discord. I'm gonna go to bed, so I won't see anything till tomorrow if you do send me a thing. But alright. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for joining me, pals. I guess next time we're gonna go for the Divine Beast or something. God, I'm tired. Thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds next time. I feel like I should have more, but I don't. Sure, let's do that. I'll talk more about it Discord. See you there. All right. Bye, Raymond. Bye, everyone. Good night.